I make my way to the counter. On the way, everybody keeps their eyes on me, and I almost don't even notice the familiar smell. As I get to the counter, I see a man, or more like a man's stomach. I follow it up to see him to be about 7 or 8 feet tall. He's dressed in a white t-shirt, blue jeans with the knees busted out, and a necklace tucked under his shirt. He has a tribal tattoo on his left arm, which I don't have much of a chance to see before he moves it out of view. He leans forward on the counter.
How can I help you?
His eyes have a feeling of annoyance. I'm here to join the hunters. I can no longer be an officer, and I want to help where I can. I figured this is my best bet, and I got nothing to lose. I can't help but feel intimidated by him. He sighs a deep, heavy sigh. He pinches his brow and stands up. He shakes his head and then bends down and picks up a very, very large stack of papers. He drops them on the counter, and they make a loud thunking sound when they hit. Then, he holds out a pen.
Fill this out. Once you are done with everything, I'll go over everything you will need to know. You will be trained with the chieftain till we think you are ready to handle the field on your own. Don't bother asking for help filling this out, because if you can't figure this out, chances are you can't handle this place. Any questions?
He seems very done with everything. No, sir. Thank you, I say as I take the pen and lift up the stack of papers. They weigh about 20 pounds. I look around for a moment and everyone is still watching, waiting for something to happen. It's honestly kind of unnerving. I find my way to a vacant table somewhere. People slowly recover, returning to their conversations that they had before I came in. I begin filling out the papers, and what feels like hours later, I hear a truck pull into the parking lot. Not 5 minutes after, the front door flies open so hard I'm pretty sure it broke off the hinges. In the doorway, there is a young girl, no older than 26. In her left hand, there's a decapitated head. In her right, a sword that is covered in fresh blood. She's dressed in a blue blood-stained t-shirt, jeans, and boots. She has rusty brown hair, brown eyes, and her face is splattered in fresh blood.
What's up, losers?
She's holding up her arms and smiling. She walks over to the counter and plops the sword down, which clinks to the floor, and then the head, which makes an uncomfortable squishing sound. She picks up the sword and places it back on the counter.
You're back early.
Oh, ye of little faith, Jimmy boy. If I say I'll get a mission done, I get it done. You of all people should know this.
I'm just shocked because I recommended you had a partner if you were taking the mission.
Unimportant guidelines. But anyways, any new missions?
The girl asks as she leans on the counter.
Not unless you want fresh meat.
Jimmy says as he points to me. I feel my heart sink. She looks at me for a moment and walks over. The girl takes a seat just across from me and leans forward a little bit so her arms are resting on the table crossed underneath her. She raises an eyebrow and smirks.
What's your name, kid?
She asks. Kyle, I say as I swallow hard. She nods for a moment. I just realized everybody stopped talking once again.
So, why are you here? Be honest. Is it the fame? Money? Girls? Or another reason?
I want to help where I can. I can't do what I love, so this is the next best thing. And if that means I die, so be it. I have nothing to lose anyways. She smiles a little bigger and nods. She keeps eye contact for a few minutes. When she finally looks away, the eerie silence breaks.
I'll take him.
There are a bunch of muttering whispers, and Jimmy speaks over all of them.
You're teaming up.
The girl smiles.
I figured I'll try something new.
Everybody keeps talking in a hushed tone. All of them look shocked.
Finish filling that out. Once you're done, we'll go grab some food. You look kinda hungry.
I nod and she stands and walks over to Jimmy. They stand and talk for a bit till I'm done filling out my paperwork. I organize it, then take it to the front and set it down. The girl goes and pulls a couple missions from the bulletin board. Jimmy looks through the stack of papers.
I'm surprised you filled out everything on your first go. Now for the rules. 1. All bounties you collect must be filled. Someone else cannot fill them for you. Unless you are on a team, then the team must fill it. 2. Failure to complete a mission means you pay double its worth, so it's in your best interest to fill them. 3. Killing another hunter is a death penalty, unless given special instructions from the HQ, at which point said hunter is no longer classified as a hunter, and is therefore free game. 4. If you die, we are not responsible for anything, so you best hope you've said your farewells. 5. If you're looking for easy money, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out, and have a good life. 6. We're a family here. You mess with one, you have us all to deal with. You have to earn your respect. There's no room for weakness or babying here. 7. You must take small bounties at first and then bring back what is required to receive pay. Typically a head, sometimes something else, or sometimes multiple things. Some bounties are paid by the people who put them up, and you pay you after the job, in which case you don't have to bring it back here. 8. You will increase in rank the longer you're here and the more successful you are. You'll start at rookie, then you go to bronze, silver, gold, pro, and then last chieftain. Chieftains will take rookies on a few missions to see if this is what they want to do before they go on their own or team up with someone of their rank. 9. Once you sign up fully, it's a minimum of 7 years or death, whichever comes first. And 10. If you wish to leave early, it's a fine of 6 million. Any questions?
Can you write that down for me? He hands me a flyer with all the rules. Thanks.
Good luck.
Ready, kid?
Yeah, let's go. We walk out of HQ and over to a red pickup truck. It has a black streak around the middle of the truck and the paint is flaking in a few places. The tires have an off-road tread on them and the passenger mirror is dented in a little bit. Otherwise, the truck looks like it's very well taken care of. We get into the truck. The dash is very high-tech and has things I've never seen in cars like this before. The seats are faux leather and the floorboard has mud mats that are 1 inch deep. The back seat has a crate for a trash can, a few tools, jumper cords, and a few other things. There is also a backpack, which I'm assuming is the girl's. She turns over the engine, and it has a beautiful roar and sounds like it has some power. Then, we head out to go grab food, and then to my first mission.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of whichever story this happens to be that I'm narrating at the time. It really means a lot for those who are actually listening, and that listen all the way through. I enjoy making these videos, and if you guys are enjoying them, I guess you guys could share them if you want, like them if you want. I don't mind either way. As long as you guys enjoy them, that's all that matters. Thank you guys for listening to this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.